Emphasized how Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus handles its animals, particularly the elephants. Now they're in the midst of a federal lawsuit against the circus, and one part of the evidence is a tape that shows a Ringling Brothers elephant giving birth. Her name is Shirley. She was pregnant at 6 years old, and in these pictures she's about to give birth at what Barnum and Bailey calls their Center for Elephant Conservation. Since gestation takes 22 months, she's 8 years old here. Standing in her own amniotic fluid on cold cement, she is chained by 3 legs. She pulls and tugs at them in an effort to move, perhaps so that she can relieve the pain of the contractions. When the baby is finally delivered, it will have a long way to fall on the cold cement. Elephant expert Carol Buckley, in viewing this tape, was struck by how young Shirley was giving birth.
The way that this elephant was set up for delivery had little to do with her biological and psychological needs.
Former Barnum and Bailey groomer Tom Ryder is a key witness in the case against Barnum and Bailey Circus. He watches the video with disgust.
When I first saw this video, which was about 6 months ago, it hurt me real bad because I knew Shirley and I knew this was wrong. What you're seeing in that video right there is absolutely not conservation.
In a written statement, Barnum and Bailey says, what you are watching is widely accepted elephant husbandry protocols. They say that the chains protect both the humans assisting in delivery and the newborn calf from being kicked or stepped on. It seems Shirley's young life has been full of heartache. A few years ago, when Tom Ryder was still with the circus, her best friend, Benjamin, died in a pond in Huntsville, Texas. The lawsuit claims that little Benjamin drowned when he tried to avoid a bull hook that had so frequently been used on him by trainer Pat Harned. It is Pat Harned you see hitting him in the water, and these are his first words when he realized that Benjamin was dead.
Oh, God. Benjamin would always play with Shirley, but unfortunately, every time he did, he would get beat for it. Benjamin got a axe handle, fiberglass axe handle broken over his head one day because he was messing around with Shirley.
A USDA inspector said Pat Harned contributed to Benjamin's death by using the bull hook when he was in the water, but the USDA later wrote a letter saying Ringling was not responsible. Shirley watched the entire incident.
Yes, and I know she knew what happened.
Elephant experts say that the creatures are known to mourn the loss of family and friends, even staying by their sides in the wild for days without leaving. But that was not what happened to Shirley next.
She was immediately taken out back to Florida.
2 years later, Shirley is here, giving birth under these circumstances.
By restricting her movement, that you could actually jeopardize not only her health, but the health and the life of the baby.
It took her 2 hours to push her baby Ricardo into the world. According to Buckley, the chains prevent her from being able to see what is happening. In the wild, the grandmother is typically with the mother giving birth, teaching the birthing mother how to care for her baby. Without that guidance, Buckley and other experts say an elephant will have no idea what is happening or what to do afterwards. Shirley's baby was quickly taken from her. She kicked it, according to Buckley, because that's much like spanking an infant to clear its lungs and get it moving. Ringling Brothers says Ricardo was separated from his mother so an animal care team could examine and clean him. They say after being reunited, the young baby and the mother failed to form a bond. Either way, activists like Carol Buckley, who runs an elephant sanctuary, says that the birthing situation is clearly not ideal.
The elephant moves around quite a bit, going down onto their sternum, getting back up, going onto one knee, the other knee, crossing their legs back and forth.
8 months later, Ricardo, the son born to Shirley, was euthanized after falling. The animal rights groups contend it occurred while he was being trained to sit on a stool for Ringling Brothers performances. His death certificate says he had 2 broken legs. Ringling Brothers does not dispute that his legs were broken. They say it was the result of a metabolic bone disorder and the accident occurred during a play yard fall. Ricardo is one of 3 baby elephants who have recently died under controversial circumstances under Ringling Brothers' care. Ringling often says that the interaction between elephants and children is an amazing and beautiful thing. According to the animal rights groups, the circus has certainly not been beautiful for Shirley and the other elephants. Ringling Brothers elephants are often seen doing this endless rocking back and forth. Some experts say it's a reaction to trauma and stress in being chained for hours. Moments after Shirley gave birth, her endless rocking began. Ringling Brothers insist it treats all of its elephants, including Shirley, humanely.